Hello YouTube. I'm gonna show you a video of my Yu-Gi-Oh deck Machina Synchro. I've came up with ideas with this deck all by myself. I'm not really a net decker like a lot of people are. They try to copy best deck. Anyways, it's not my deck. It's my fiance's deck. She really loves this deck. She's known as Machina, I guess. She's the original Machina of all Machinas. It's kind of funny. Anyways, Fortress. The of course cards. Of course, run 3 Fortress. There's no reason to run any less. Forces. Bring back Fortress at any time you want. Draw him. Top deck. It don't matter. Pitch. Fortress out. 2 gear frames. Monster count is really high on this, 22 to be exact. So I'm only running 2 gear frames. I don't need any more. At least I don't believe I need more. The of course cards, which are gadgets, run 2. Don't need 3. Don't want to keep on drawing into gadgets all the time. Can't outpower anybody. 12 attack. Highest attack is 14. Really sucks. But they keep the engine going. Cyber Dragon, only one. Because I don't like Chimera Tech. I don't like it taking control of the field every time. So yeah, and system downs, whatever, anything else. Unknown Synchron makes it possible to sync for 8s in this deck, because this deck does pull out Colossal Arm combo a lot, or it's really good at bringing it out. So Unknown Synchron syncs for 8 with Fortresses. You don't really need Fortress all the time out, since you can sync for him a lot. So sync Fortress. That's 2 special summon. He special summons himself. He's like a Cyber Dragon. Special summon himself. If there's some monster. If your opponent controls a monster, you don't. So sync. That's 2 special summons, and you still got normal. Anyways, Doppel Warriors on my level 2s. Because I do run Junk Synchron. Junk Synchron, bring Doppel Warrior out. Sync for a 5 which would be my Junk Warrior. My Junk Warrior is a 23 attacker. His effect is he gains attack equal to, he gains all the level 2's attacks on your side of the field. So he brings out 2 tokens after you sync. Both 400 attack. So most likely Junk Warrior will come out with 31 attack. Runs over a lot of cards. 3 of them. My only tuner. No, not my only tuner. I got two other tuners, which was Unknown Synchron. He was a tuner. Gen X Birdman. I forgot to tell you, I'm gonna ship this deck to New York, to her actually, because she forgot it. A little noob, but I love her. Anyways, yeah, Birdman, 3-star tuner. 14 attack effect. Return a monster on your side of the field to your hand. Special summon this card only once. It gets removed after it's removed from the field. Really good with Junk Synchron. Sync for Doppel Warrior. Get 2 tokens. You got 31 beast stick, and after that, sync. Return your token. Special. Sync with token. Bring an armory on. Really good. Really effective. Anyways, that's some monsters. 22 count. Magics, staples, Dark Hole. 2 MSTs, staples in today's decks. How they run, just leave them in there. Giant Tornado. Warrior returning alive. Recycle a Junk Warrior, because Dope Warriors are gonna be there anyways, all the time. Limit removal, staple of this deck. Monster Reborn, staple. Part of average is return your Junk Warriors after you sunk with Junk Synchrons. You're gonna run low on Synchro monsters, so return anything you might need again. Machina Forces, anything like that, you know. Book of Moon, thinking about taking out. I don't think it's a staple in every deck. Rhoda, you do run 6 warriors. It wouldn't be a bad card to run. Okay. Torrential, staple. 2 7 tools, for any counter decks, really. 2 7 tools, 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 2 7 t Gets rid of bottomless trap holes because it kills the deck. Same for deep dimension prisons, solemn judgments, solemn warnings. It's just necessary nowadays, at least in tournaments. Bottomlesses, staples, I guess. Mirror Force, staple, dimension prisons. They came with the deck. Left them in there just for the hell of it. And solemn judgment. If you want these dimension prisons, or not dimension prisons, but bottom trap holes would be switched over for solemn warnings, but I got my solemn warnings in the other deck, so that's the traps. On to synchros. Armory Armor Cores and Colossal, really good combo, really works in this deck. 6, which is Junk Gardner. Don't get him out too much because he's an even number and I have mostly odd numbers. So, but I do get him out if he does come out. He's a really good defense card. Switch to the position of one of your opponent's monsters during any turn. It's a quick effect, so you can use it. And when he's destroyed, switch him again. So, a really good card. 14 attack, 26 defense. Nitro Warrior. I do sing for 7s in the deck with Ace, so it wouldn't be bad to run this. Junk Berserker. I'm gonna put another one here. I should put another one. His effect is remove a junk from your graveyard from play. Decrease your opponent's monster attack by that amount. His attack's amount. And his second effect is if he attacks a defense position monster, destroy it without applying damage calculation. Runs over any Marshmallows, Bear Reapers, Raiku's face downs, anything like that. Just gets rid of it. Good. It's really good. Plus it's a 7, so I can sync with it. Junk Archer, same thing like this guy. Gets the annoying things out of the way. Gets, Bear Reapers, Marshmallows, Ectica. Gets them out of the way and attacks for free for 1 turn. Allied Justice, Decisive Armor. I've only sung for this once against a fairy deck and it really helped against it. His effect is if your opponent controls the light monsters, you can activate one of these effects. Select one set card your opponent controls and destroy it. That's one effect. The second one is send one card in your hand, to the graveyard to destroy all spell and traps your opponent controls. And the third effect is send all cards in your hand to the graveyard to look at your opponent's hand and send all light monsters in the hand to the graveyard. Then inflict damage to your opponent equal to the total attack of the monsters you sent to the graveyard. Really good card. Plus, you get stuck in positions where you can sink for 10, and that's probably the best option you have. So, yeah, I leave them in there. Junk Warriors, when they're sunk, when I sink for them, they come out with 31 attack. Really great card. Junk Destroyer, most of the time when I sink for him, since he is an 8, I do end up sinking more than 2 or more cards, so really beneficial. Pop 2 cards, pop 2 to 3 cards every time. Sometimes desperate needs calls for desperate measures, so I do sink for 1 and just pop 1 for 1. Wayne, I want to get another one since this deck does sink for 5 a lot. Especially summons Junk Synchron from your hand. Do an 8, bring out 8. That's the 1 for 1. Or bring out Colossal Fighter and do the ally, the Gen X Birdman. The Gen X Birdman with the token, since you will have tokens. Okay. And Red Dragon Archfiend, another level 8.5. And that's it for my deck. Side decks, mostly Gores. I sided them out. I did have them in. Dust Tornadoes, like I said, I would side them in for instead of bottom trap holes. Concentrate Light, Fairy is out there. Darks are out there. Black Wings, Grey Keepers, just totally stop them. This is not supposed to be in there. Smashing grounds, get rid of annoying card spirit reapers, marshmallows, you know.